If the 22 slips, they'll be right there on him.
Yeah,
well, he's got to slip.
Yeah, the thing that I've seen is Kurt Busch getting a lot of help from the lap traffic that he's encountering, and they're just one at a time, where they're not running side by side or anything.
The only people I've seen slipping are Edwards and Johnson. They're just pushing their car so hard, and Kurt Busch is able to just keep his car steady and keep that lead. Lead still just 0.8 of a second last lap. Man, that's got to be tough, Dale. You can just see him. You can almost reach out and touch him.
Yeah, they're right there, and you're trying to figure, where can I get just a little bit more out of my race car? I'm not sure that's possible for any of these three right now to get any more.
Now, understanding that if you try to get that little more, just a little too much, you might end up throwing away a good finish in the last laps.
Well, they're all three solidly back in the chase here now. I think that's one big thing, but they do want to win. You know, that's the goal right now. Yeah, they're thinking about the chase in the back of their mind, but right now they want the trophy.
A lot's been made of the radio conversations between Jimmie Johnson and Chad Knaus during last week's New Hampshire race. Steve Addington, crew chief for Kurt Busch on the left. There are some tense radio conversations as well, as his driver has struggled to manage expectations and the reality of them working through the handling in the late laps of these races. Yet they came here to Dover this week. Kurt said, I've been a champ before, we can do this. Now they're 2 laps away from going to victory lane.
They're proving they can do it. They adjusted this car when it wasn't so good in the middle of the race, turned it around, and now looks like he's going to get this victory. 1 to go.
1 more mile, but
the only driver in the top 10 in the championship standings all season long. That man, Kurt Busch. Just the 1 win on the road course at Sonoma. But steady, solid. After finishing 22nd in New Hampshire a week ago to lose ground in the championship, they're going to gain it all back with a win on the Monster Mile today. Kurt Busch wins at Dover.
that's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Look at the rest of the lead lap finishers, but it is Kurt Busch getting the jump on Jimmie Johnson on a late restart, hanging on to another restart and pulling away to score the victory, his second of this season. And the win going to pull Kurt Busch up to 4th in the championship standings, only 9 points off the leader, Kevin Harvick.
Well, I think you hit the nail on the head right there, Alan. It was that restart when he was able to stay side by side with Jimmie Johnson down into 1 and then power to the lead off of turn 2 that was the key winning moment.